This is the Amiet G60 with a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery that powers a 1500 watt rear motor. It also comes with some very nice turn signals, hydraulic brakes, and rear peg. It's got a beautiful display, 7-speed shifting, and a nice control panel. But before we get to riding, let's get to unboxing. Just like that, the box is open. So let's see what came in the smaller boxes before we take a look at the bike. There's a headlight, and this headlight's pretty cool compared to other e-bike headlights. This is box number 2, and it has significantly more stuff than box number 1. As soon as you open the box, you'll notice these 2 rear pegs and this tire pump, which are special because not all bikes have both of these in their sets. You get the charger in this box and the pedals, and this will be the front wheel axle. Alright, now we're going to slap the handlebars and tire on, and I'll see when that's done. For the last piece, we're going to be putting on the headlight. Alright, so now we're going to do a top speed test for the Amiet. So we're just going to go down this road and see what we reach. It should get to around 32, 30, 31. Yeah, so I think it'll peak around 31. And that's the top speed of the Amiet. Alright, now we're going to drag race the dual motor high keep and the Amiet. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So that one does have a higher top speed, and obviously it has like 2 motors, but him using only 1 motor, this one got out faster. This is the bridge that they're building near us, so it's actually pretty nice up here, so I think it's time to get some clips. And as you can see, the battery is already at 73, but that's obviously not true. The battery sag on this bike is kind of bad, so I'll turn it off and turn it back on, and it'll probably be at like 91. I mean, you can see it going down as we ride, so that's a little bad part about this bike, but I mean, other than that, this bike's pretty good. So this bike overall is actually a lot taller out of the box than you would think. It's got large suspension on the front, so that adds a lot of height to it. And compared to like the TST is a pretty big bike. This is actually taller than it by like maybe an inch. For taller people, this bike would definitely be better. It's got a pretty loud horn on it. The turn signals on it are pretty nice. They're like strobe lights kind of, so like you turn your left one on and it kind of flickers out. Same with the right. The headlight, obviously I can't show you right now since it's light out, but the headlight's pretty decent. It's a very boxy looking headlight. Alright, so I guess we're testing the suspension right now. So this might be a little bit of a bumpy part of the video. It's a little bit bumpy. That's gonna be a long drive. The suspension looks good on the outside, but obviously when you're riding in like a field like this, you can feel every single little bump. it's actually good suspension compared to other bikes. Like some of the other bikes, I'd probably have fallen off by now. So the battery's at 60 and we've gone probably like 4 or 5 miles. But it is cool that it shows it in percentage. Not all bikes show the battery in percentage, so that's nice knowing like how dead your battery is, I guess. Instead of just having like little bars on your screen, you can actually see the percent. There's hydraulic brakes on this, so the brakes are actually pretty good. Probably should check if there's a car behind me, but it do lock the tires. Something that does suck about the kind of setup of the bike is that it doesn't have an actual key turn on feature. You just have to lock the battery in place to turn the bike on. So the colorway of this bike is like black, white, and purple, obviously. You see the purple handles here, and the wheels are actually powder coated purple. So that's a lot different than other bikes. Other bikes just come in like regular black. So having these fit the colorway is pretty nice. The overall handlebar setup is nice. You get your lights, turn signals, horn. So everything's just in a very convenient spot. This can be used as a 2-seater bike. There's pegs in the back for that. We actually just tested it out with one of our friends, but it did work. It's just, as the like driver, you're seated very close to the handlebars when you're doing that. And also when you're at like kind of a higher speed, if you lean the bike back and forth, since it's a little taller, it almost corrects itself. So it's very stable while you're going at high speeds. So like you could be leaning hard right, hard left, and like you'll feel as stable as you would feel just sitting straight up. Like even like little minor adjustments, it almost corrects itself to standing straight back up, which is kind of nice. The pedal assist works pretty good. So like I'll slow down and I'll show you about the pedal assist. So I'm pedaling right now and it kicks in. It kicks in a little bit late after, and it's not really that fast. You kind of have to pedal a lot to get it like going hard, but it does have pedal assist, so if you're going on long rides and you want the battery to actually last those like 50 miles, then the pedal assist is there if you need it.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you want to get yourself one of these bikes, use code SKIDZY50. That is all caps, SKIDZYY 50. This bike is amazing, it's super fast, it's great quality. I really suggest it, so thanks for watching, and peace.